Can you tell me how many more men come with us?
There's no rescue team, it's just me.
Just you? Come on, this is no good. You need more men to help. By the way you look, I can see you have no experience in war.
I fired a few shots.
Maybe you should go back home and think it all over again. For a very long time.
Are you listening?
Who are you?
Your worst nightmare.
The film begins with Colonel Trautman arriving in Thailand on an official mission to find his former protege. After a grueling search through the back alleys of Bangkok, Troutman finds John Rambo participating in violent underground street fights for money. After securing his victory, Rambo claims his reward and leaves. Colonel Trautman tries to push through the massive crowd to catch him, but the mob is too thick, and Rambo disappears on a boat. However, the next day, Troutman and government official Robert Griggs finally track him down.
John Rambo!
Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. They let me live here and I help out fixing things. Colonel, who are they?
They're partly the reason I'm here.
Why are you keeping track?
Good men are hard to find. I'd like you to take a look at some of these photos. How much you know about Afghanistan? Systematically slaughtered by invading Russian armies.
What's that got to do with me?
They've asked me to go in,
You're not gonna do it.
and I want you to come with me, John.
It means my war's over.
At first, Rambo flatly rejects their offer to join a top-secret mission in Afghanistan, even after learning about the Soviet Army's brutal massacres against civilians. He tells his former commander that he has finally found inner peace building monasteries and assisting monks, insisting that his days of war are over. With no other choice, Troutman leaves to lead the mission alone, but disaster strikes almost immediately. Troutman is captured and taken to the fortified Soviet stronghold of Khost. The moment the news reaches Rambo, the spark of loyalty ignites within him. He decides to head into the heart of the conflict to rescue his only friend, embarking on an unofficial mission entirely on his own terms. Rambo sneaks across the Pakistani border to meet his guide, Musa, who provides him with the weapons and explosives prepared by Griggs.
What is it you want?
I was sent by Griggs.
Can you tell me how many more men come with us?
There's no rescue team, it's just me.
Just you? Come on, this is no good. You need more men to help. By the way you look, I can see you have no experience in war.
I fired a few shots.
Maybe you should go back home and think it all over again. For a very long time.
Meanwhile, inside the fortress, Troutman is subjected to the most brutal forms of torture by Colonel Zazen for refusing to reveal the locations of the Stinger missiles.
You realize you're the first American captured in Afghanistan. I have no superiors. I am in full command.
What do you want?
Cooperation. Where are the missiles?
I don't know anything about any missile.
You wish to test me? Good. Where? Where are the missiles located?
Close. How close? In your ass.
When Rambo reaches an Afghan village, he witnesses the true scale of the tragedy. Every soul there, from the young to the old, is armed and standing defiant against the brutal invasion. Despite Commander Massoud's warnings about the deadly Soviet fortress surrounded by minefields, Rambo insists on moving forward. In a moment of calm before the storm, Rambo joins the villagers in their traditional game of buzkashi to prove his strength and earn their respect. But suddenly, the celebration turns into a living hell as Soviet attack helicopters launch a treacherous raid on the village. Amidst the smoke and flames, Rambo rushes toward a heavy machine gun. With pure rage, he manages to gun down one of the choppers, blowing it out of the sky and declaring the start of his personal war against Colonel Zazin's army. After the bloody massacre in the village, John Rambo stands amidst hundreds of fallen Afghans, a sight that fills his heart with burning rage. Commander Massoud approaches him, announcing his retreat with the survivors toward the border. He advises Rambo to return to Thailand, warning him that this war is beyond the power of a single man. However, Rambo sternly refuses, declaring that this conflict has now become his personal war. Massoud bids him farewell with deep respect for his courage, while Musa decides to stand by Rambo's side. They are joined by the brave young boy, Amir, who insists on fighting despite Rambo's attempts to stop him. Under the cover of darkness, Rambo and Musa begin their treacherous journey, stealthily navigating through the deadly minefield surrounding the Soviet fortress.
John, behind you!
Rambo secures Musa and Amir's escape route toward Pakistan, giving Amir his necklace as a token of gratitude for his bravery. While they head for safety, Rambo decides to return to the fortress alone to finish the mission. In a breathtaking and legendary scene, Rambo treats his own wounds. He pulls a jagged piece of shrapnel from his side and cauterizes the bleeding wound using gunpowder and fire. By morning, as Soviet forces sweep the mountains in search of him, Rambo successfully infiltrates the base once again, slipping past their defenses like a ghost. Rambo is forced to make a crash landing after the helicopter sustains heavy damage. The Afghan prisoners part ways with Rambo and Troutman, who continue their grueling trek toward the border. However, their escape is short-lived as Zazen's gunships spot them once again from the skies. After Rambo successfully eliminates Colonel Zazen's top henchman, he and Troutman believe they have finally reached safety. But suddenly, the full weight of the Soviet army appears on the horizon, a massive force of tanks and gunships. Colonel Zazen surrounds them, demanding their total surrender. With a defiant look, Rambo and Troutman prepare for their final stand against an entire army. Just when all hope seems lost, the village warriors, led by Masood and Musa, charge across the desert on horseback in a massive counterattack. Following the explosive climax, Rambo emerges from the wreckage of his tank, wounded but alive, as the war ends in a crushing victory. In the final moments, Rambo and Troutman bid a heartfelt farewell to their Afghan allies. Rambo insists that Amir keep the necklace as a tribute to their bravery before beginning his journey back to Thailand, having written a legendary tale of loyalty and heroism. We hope you enjoyed this summary. Please subscribe, like the video, and leave your comments below. We'll see you soon with more action-packed movie summaries.